As soon as the round begins, order everyone to split up evenly throughout the multiple entrances. During this time, try dropping a med pack or an ammo pack directly on other tech points to the outer parts of the map. If the drop pack is floating, then that is the alien starting hive, and you must inform your team. This will give you a direction to focus the majority of your team. Relay this information and direct your team to try and isolate the aliens' movements. The marine groups closest to the hive need to focus on establishing early defensive lines. This will give the furthest marine group the freedom to capture the furthest part of the map as quickly as possible. Each NS2 game you have will be unique. However, the game will generally proceed in 3 stages: early, mid and late game, which is a battle for economy, map control and kills until the final victorious assault. Early game lasts between 6 and 8 minutes, teams have no tech research, and skulks battle marines at their weakest. The early game is generally marine-sided, because marines can capture resource nodules faster than aliens. Both teams must try to expand as fast as possible, try to take more map control than the other team. This is the time you have to create an economy gap between you and the enemy team. This will set you up for an advantage. The Marine Commander's goal is to have researched phase tech and have 2 phase gates, Armor 1, Weapons 1 and Shotguns. Mid-game lasts between 12 and 15 minutes into the game. Marines must be cautious and travel in groups because typically fades will show up. You have to secure your positions and keep your extractors up while keeping the aliens' assault at bay. The Marines' goal is to eliminate Fates ASAP, so you can keep pushing without being killed easily. Marines must not let any of their positions go unprotected, and secure their side of the map, which is typically 2 or 3 tech points, and 4 to 5 extractors in order to gain late game tech. Marines must prevent the aliens from gaining a 3rd hive position. If you have enough resources, decide if you want to arc an alien position, or save resources for Weapons 3 and jetpacks in order to counter the eventual owners. Late game starts when Marines get prototype tech or owners appear. Battles will be faster and more decisive. Defenses will be weaker, so expect to make trades. If the outcome is in your favor, all that is left to do is to stay focused on the task, not get distracted, and finish the opponent. Pressure and contain the aliens, while trying to finish up on any leftover research. If you have a lot of resources, buy some equipment for your team, so that they can save up their personal resources. And put into motion one of the closing strategies. If the outcome is not in favor, the key is to catch up in critical tech and try to keep your head cool. Stop supporting expendable marines. Resist as much as you can to try to get at least Weapons 3, Armor 2 and jetpacks or exosuit right after. If the game is quite long and aliens have 3 hives, remember to keep 2 arcs in your base to avoid a rip rush. Make sure several people on your team can actually afford exosuits, otherwise go for jetpacks.